Viking does give him enough room, and now with 17:49, 14 seconds left, it's on Surge to get back to RG one time. Maybe a tricky lightning here, prevent these shots. I think this is going to be Ruben going through to our next stage.
What a really, really nice last-second Hog Rider there from Ruben, just making it impossible for Surgical Goblin to get back on offense. You saw he had the Skeleton King and the Zappies at the bridge, but still have to play that Tombstone just so. As we've talked about many times with Royal Giant, as you guys can see, Vitor kind of slow playing. There's that log looking for it. There's the Fisherman looking for the Lumberjack. So basically everything I just talked about came into play. Phoenix on the tower, massive, massive damage in for Vitor, and we see a zap on the King Tower again. That's it, man.
That Monk got absolutely destroyed. That was just the Phoenix stayed on the board forever, and the Monk was a non-factor. And I think Doom's waving the white flag here. He's starting the towel, and this will be a clean and easy 2-0 for Vitor, who will move on into our semifinals after a devastating performance and two really rough matchup situations for Doom.
Set as Phoenix or Monk, and RG showing up here in game number 3. Just a really, really great call to throw in that mini P.E.K.K.A. Adnan, you know, maybe a little bit of BM, but also it could be one of those situations where he's just on the tower, Miner tanking for the bats, and just like that, a huge lead, and Prince is in. That's going to do it to Tone. 2-0. You called it early on. It's about overwhelming. I've played those against those decks before. And Mateja, just 2 O's. The best in the world. Muhammad Light going home early.
Yeah, this was some really nice work from Mateja. And the Royal Giant gets that one more shot, even though the mortar comes out to push back. It just adds insult to injury here. This was just was some really nice, and look, could he beat out the fireball here? I don't think so. Never mind. There goes the fireball. GG. Well played. This was some phenomenal deck picking here from Mateja. Going with Royal Giant, but a totally different look. Look at the absolute stack. Adnan can see it too. Oh my word. It's an avalanche, and not for the snowman.
And then we go high mortar. That's actually a really nice mortar. Snowball in. Miner's got to get on top of tower. Fire Spirit to defend. But there's the log. Miner did not get on tower, Rich. He needs more damage.
Are you kidding me? The snowball can't do it, and he loses by 2 HP. What a ridiculous ending. That whole game was just ridiculous. If you want to make
Dark Goblin comes down, gets cleaned up off the board. That Phoenix took up so much value there. And now the Monk comes in, gets the reflect on the mortar, gets the reflect on the Princess Tower, and this RG is at like 75% health. That's going to do it. Mateja does it in style. 6-0 on the day. Titone gets sent home. Here.
Mateja spending a lot on that right-hand lane. He should get power. Can he get power? 53 HP. Mother Witch still going.
53 to 474. A high-cycled Royal Ghost here. And now a Drill plus NATO is all he needs. Adnan knows it. Great play there by Mateja. Goes for kind of a sellout push. Doesn't activate the Golden Knight ability at first because he's looking for that unit to be dropped up high and in the middle.
Frustration, of course, at being so close, but not quite for the championship. Still, Adnan, second place, $2,000. Pretty nice bag for him on this beautiful Saturday.
$250K and $500. Not bad for a Saturday. As we have our champion, Mateja, perfect on the day, goes through Z, goes through Mo, goes through Titone, and then battles through a great best of 3 with Adnan. And you know what? When you look at the numbers, it felt like Mateja was definitely the guy that should have won today.